Welcome back to Blake's Take. I'm Blake Neiman, and I'll give you my take on local and national sports from the Willamette Valley and beyond. I hope you all are having a terrific Monday, getting right along, getting a good start to your work week, and welcome back to a new week. Thank you all for supporting me, and let's get right into the next week of new sports news and dive right into the sports world. Starting off with lots of great college football action this weekend. Let's get a recap of the well-awaited Halloween matchup between the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Penn State Nittany Lions. The Buckeyes would get things started with 2 consecutive touchdowns within the first 10 minutes to take an early 14-0 lead. Penn State would then respond with just a late field goal in the first quarter. We would not have much action until late in the second quarter, where Justin Fields would throw a dime to his tight end and Jeremy Rucker to extend their lead. Penn State would then respond with another field goal as time expired after a confusing Buckeyes turnover on downs. Penn State would then finally get a touchdown early in the third quarter with a Sean Clifford dime to put the game within one score. Then Justin Fields would respond, though, with a long throw to his favorite receiver, Anthony Belave, to extend their lead again. But then Jahan Dotson would get some hope going for the Nittany Lions with an acrobatic one-handed grab with TD, which was very impressive, super athletic, and showed great athleticism. But then Ohio State would then respond and pull away with a Justin Fields fake run and pass touchdown to put them up 19 in this game. Jahan Dotson would get things going for Penn State again with a touchdown to put the game within 2 scores. However, Penn State's hopes would be ended with Sean Clifford throwing an interception at the end of the game, and Ohio State would get the 38-25 rivalry win. Key win for the Buckeyes to advance their status and resume for the college football playoff contention. And unfortunate loss for the Penn State Nittany Lions for their first 0-2 start under James Franklin as the head coach. So tough loss there, great win there. So great action this weekend though between those two heavyweight rivals. As far as the NFL, we had lots of great action this weekend between many different teams. Starting off with another all-time great rivalry in the rivalry between the Cowboys and the Eagles. The Cowboys would get things started in this game with a field goal early in the first. However, right at the end of the third quarter, the Eagles would be pressured, have a pressured touchdown pass by Carson Wentz to take a 7-3 lead. The Cowboys would then respond with 2 more field goals in the second quarter, though, one of which was from 59 yards to take back the 9-7 lead in this game. Pretty low scoring in the first half, though. But then late in the third, Carson Wentz would throw a dime in the red zone to take back the lead for the Eagles, which is very key in this game. The Eagles would seal the deal with a fumble scramble in which Rodney McClark would take it back to the house and just really seal the deal for the Eagles in this game. It was a very confusing play, but they ended up coming out and reviewing and saying that the initial person who dived on the ball did not have control of it, and so McClark ended up getting the touchdown out of it and getting the win for the Eagles. They would get the 23-9 victory, and now are first in the NFC East with a 3-4 record. It's crazy to think how they're the top in this NFC East division with just only a 3-4 record. That just shows how terrible the division is. As far as the rest of the NFL, though, the Patriots continue to lose. Tua got his first win this weekend versus the Rams, so that's good. The Colts beat the Lions. The Bengals finally broke their losing streak. The Raiders won in a low-scoring battle with the Browns. The Vikings won the Battle of the North. The Saints won a nail-biter. The Chiefs wiped the Jets, just absolutely wiped them, which was well expected. The Broncos got a key win in the AFC West versus the Chargers, and the Steelers remain undefeated after their matchup with the Ravens. So great action this weekend all around for NFL. It was very exciting and great Sunday for football. As far as local sports, we had a great no action between the Willamette baseball team and any other team, which was unfortunate to know, but we expected it. But great way to end their season and So hopefully we will get some more sports activity action and actual competitiveness against other teams in other aspects of sporting activities. But it was a great 6 weeks while it lasted for the Philomath baseball team and their competition between other ball clubs. And so hopefully we can see it in sports like basketball and wrestling and stuff like that. But we'll see how that turns out. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Blake's Take. I appreciate you all going in each week and tuning in for local and national sports. So I appreciate you all. I appreciate in any way you support me in Apple Podcasts and Spotify or YouTube. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night.